cooking, weird journeys, strange creatures, and adventure. But it is present in the anime series Campfire Cooking, in another world with my absurd skills. Stay with us till the end to have a recap of it. Keep watching. It starts with a young boy named Mukoda. He is summoned to an alternate world along with these other folks to become heroes of the Reisiger Kingdom. Now, while other three have impressive sword fighting and magic skills, Mukoda only has a weird power called online grocery that lets him summon food and stuff from Japan by spending money. Anyway, he realizes that Reisiger royals are shady and he doesn't want to get mixed up with them. So he convinces them that his power is useless and sneaks out of there. Smart thinking if you ask us. Then he asks this guy, Werner, and his crew of adventurers to take him to the Venan kingdom next door. He cooks for them using his power, and let us tell you, his food was so delicious, even a legendary wolf monster called Fenrir came by to taste it. And guess what? Fenrir loves the food so much that he wants to become his familiar in exchange for 3 meals a day. But the boy realizes that he needs to make some money and get a job quickly. So they travel to the kingdom of Venan. Fel helps them by hunting for their food and Mukoda cooks it. But they have a problem. Fel is a legendary monster and people notice them. At the border, they are stopped, but because Fel has a contract with Mukoda, they are allowed to enter. The adventurers say goodbye and move forward. Mukoda joins the Merchants Guild. He uses his online grocery skill to buy rare items like salt and pepper and sells them for a lot of good coins. He then enrolls the Adventurers Guild to sell precious monster parts left over from Fel's meals. But he has to complete 1 quest a month to stay a member. So he accepts the quest to gather medicinal plants. However, Werner and his pals already miss Mukoda's cooking and want to see him again. Who wouldn't with a chef like him? He finishes the quest in a jiffy. Fel is hunting for more meat, he makes some spaghetti, and he likes it very much. He is surprised to know that even humans can eat orcs, which look like humans. He's feeling like, ew. To make their travel quicker, Fel offers to ride on his back, and it is really fast. The Adventurer Guild Secretary Bianca acts with a flat face, but she gets really surprised to see Fel. To be honest, he looks wow, though a somewhat wild creature. What do you say? Mukoda sells the butchered monster parts for 200 gold coins, and he is really happy about it. He makes food with orc meat and even likes it. All are noticing Fel, so he tells them that he is a great wolf to avoid attention. In one meal, he gives him Japanese Wagyu beef and woohoo! He becomes so strong that he keeps hunting even stronger monsters all night. He decides to never feed him Wagyu beef again, as he can't keep up with him. Will this work? Let's see. You won't believe it. The boy also has magic power. On finding his weak magic powers, Fel insists he fight a goblin village to improve his skills. So they go there, and guess what? He actually levels up the fire magic. But it gets so exhausting that he passes out, and Fel comes to save him. And as a reward for his hard work, he hunts a goblin king, inedible, but has a valuable magic stone. He, jealous of Fel's strong wind magic blessing, calls out for any goddess to bless him, and surprisingly, a goddess answers his call. They head into town to buy a world map and can't find any. He ends up getting one at a pub and pays way too much for a basic map. People laugh at him for getting duped, but they finally have a map and decide to head east to a kingdom by the ocean. What will they find there? They stop by a lake to rest and cook some fish, and that's where he meets a slime monster that eats everything, even the packaging from his online orders. Fel reveals that Slime likes him and has a signed contract with him. Mukoda names the slime Sway and starts leveling it up by feeding it real food and teaching it not to eat utensils. Soon enough, Sway can even do the washing up. Well, that's a real help. Then, Ninver, a young goddess, takes an interest in Makoto and offers him a blessing in exchange for sweets every week. She loves sweets so much that she gets angry when he doesn't bring her enough. Meanwhile, Fel is disappointed with his progress with combat magic, so he takes him to a dungeon to fight monsters and improve his earth magic. Obviously, in such a crazy adventure, he must have good fighting powers. After eating Japanese ingredients for temporary boosts, he faces the dungeon boss, Kobold King. With the help of Sue's acid bullets, he manages to injure the king but runs out of magic. Sui then kills the king and levels up, making him feel disappointed that his familiar is stronger than he is. Nonetheless, he treats everyone to huge servings of oyakodon made with stat-boosting ingredients. No doubt, he has good cooking skills, and on top of it, his online grocery store rocks throughout. They continue their journey through dangerous regions, facing challenges and making discoveries along the way. Fel insists on taking a shortcut through Griffin territories, and it makes him too terrified for the entire journey. However, on the way he discovers rare healing mushrooms that can even heal stab injuries and broken bones. Sui eats one and gains the ability to produce multiple types of healing potions, including one that can save people from certain death, the magic skill at its peak. During their travels, Fel is challenged to a duel by a griffin to prove his power, and he defeats him. The boy notices Fel was also injured. The boy saves Griffin from Sui's magic powers from death. His people agree that Griffin is the new leader. As a token of his gratitude, he gives Makoto a feather, guaranteeing him safe passage into Griffin territory forever. After 6 weeks on the shortcut, they exit Griffin territory and come across a trading caravan under attack by thieves. Fel scares the thieves away, and the caravan's grateful owner, Lambert, invites them to go with him to Carolina, a city close to where Makoto wants to go and visit Ocean, but he is worried that Fel has drawn too much attention, as rumors have reached most of the kingdoms already. Upon arriving at Carolina City, he discovers that his adventurer's membership has been revoked for not completing any quests in over a month. He decides to take a quest to fight goblins to raise his rank and meets with success, with Sui hunting an entire goblin village and evolving again, gaining the ability to alter his size or split into 100 separate slimes. He is looking so cute. Guildmaster Willem gives him complete freedom within the kingdom and promotes him to C rank in exchange for giving some monster quests to Fel. He also sells the latest kills to the guild, earning a huge amount of gold. He visits Lambert's shop and buys new gear, and Lambert requests him to bring any serpent skin if he finds any. He gathers valuable ore and Fel hunts a herd of bloodthorn bulls with Sui's help. He receives blessings from earth, fire, and water goddesses, as well as a warning for Ninver about too many sweets. He makes hamburgers after selling snakeskin to Lambert and introducing him to modern soap, shampoo, and conditioner. The city lord pays him 5,800 gold for the mithril lizard and the mine location. A swarm of feral wyverns attack and injure many adventurers, but Fel and Sui volunteer to kill all the wyverns while he turns the remaining hamburgers into cutlets. At his next offering to the goddesses, they all make different requests. He buys a bathtub and constructs a bathhouse, allowing him to finally bathe. He scolds Fel for hunting an earth dragon and refuses him dinner until he has had his own bath. The earth dragon is so valuable, Willem tells him to visit Dolan City, where the guild master is a dragon expert. They leave for Dolan City. That's the recap for all the episodes up till now. Hopefully, you have enjoyed the wonderful adventures of the boy with awesome cooking skills. Rather, he has really shown off his dishes a lot during the series. Let's see if he brings more in the future.